Good morning, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here at Philippine Blockchain Week 2026. Let me begin with a very simple thing first. A customer scans a QR code. You may see the QR code on the right part of the image. And then a stable coin payment is made, and merchant receives confirmation. To the user, it feels very safe, instant, and easy. But for the institutions behind that payment, the real work begins before and after that moment. Who approved this transaction? Which policy was applied? Was the wallet, merchant, or route considered risky or safe? And can settlement be reconciled afterward? And if an auditor or regulator asks later, can we show the evidence, not just explanations? Well, that's the gap that I want to talk about today. Stablecoins are no longer just a crypto native idea nowadays. They are becoming a part of a payment conversation for merchants, wallets, fintechs, banks, remittance companies, and digital asset platforms. The question is no longer only can a stablecoin payment happen. The real question that we are facing now is this: can institutions operate stablecoin payments safely, transparently, and at scale? Today, many blockchain systems are very good at execution. They can transfer tokens, they can record transactions, they can provide on-chain transparency. But institutional environments need more than just execution. They need policy, approval, reconciliation, evidence, instant response. And they need clear responsibility between different systems and partners. This is why CreataChain focuses on what we call a digital asset control plane. But you have to remember this: CreataChain does not replace wallet, does not replace a bank, does not replace a existing payment network. We do not ask institutions to throw away their existing infrastructure. Instead, we provide an overlay layer that helps institutions decide whether digital asset transactions should be processed, settled, held for review, or stopped for further checks. So you can think of it as an operational brain between the user experience and the settlement infrastructure. Here is the very brief image that you can think. Look at the bottom of the image. There is a Catena chain. It is an EVM compatible execution layer. It can support token operations such as issuance, transfer, and redemption workflows. And there is a Zenith chain, which is the approval, evidence, and governance of anchoring layer. And it is designed to record approval results, policy references, evidence references, and instant recourse. Between them, there is ICP called Intercom Protocol that connects the two chains and helps maintain state synchronization. And those above components is the control plane architecture. Look at the image and think of your imagination. Okay, a request comes in, then policy is checked. Then obviously approval path is selected. And then route is chosen, and meanwhile execution is triggered, evidence is recorded, and reconciliation is performed afterward. And if something unusual happens, the system can move into a safer operating mode. That is important because real payment operations are not only about success case. The real test is what happens when something goes wrong. I'll try to make it short. What if a transaction route becomes unstable and merchant's account needs review. And settlement data does not match. Oops. What if an external system is delayed, and what if a risk signal appears in the middle of the flow? So CreataChain does not claim to remove all those risks from the outside world. And in fact, no serious infrastructure provider should make that kind of claim. What we provide is a structured way to detect risk, isolate suspicious flows, and preserve evidence, and prevent one issue from spreading across the whole system, so that you can, sit down and relax. So this is the difference between simply running a blockchain transaction and operating a financial grade digital as a service. I'll say it again. Financial grade digital as a service. So we would like to work with licensed digital asset platforms, fintechs, payment companies, digital banks, and institutional partners on a focused proof of concept. You will see not only a demo of blockchain technology when you come to our CreataChain booth. It will be a demo of institutional readiness, because if digital assets are going to enter everyday payments, the industry needs more than speed. It needs responsibility by design. And CreataChain is building that infrastructure from the beginning. So if you are building payments, wallets, merchant services, digital banking, compliance technology, or tokenized settlement systems, we'd love to speak with you. So please visit our CreataChain booth at M09 and explore how we can build a practical POC together. Thank you very much.